Well, I hope you found your dancing shoes. In just 50 minutes, we'll be joining Tess and Claudia for a brand new series of Strictly, where the celebrities will be hoping to be anything but pointless.
Ah, Rich.
Hey, Sander, how are you? Yeah. So, listen, man, EastEnders special.
Yeah.
Has anything you need to know?
If you just remind me of the storyline.
Which storyline exactly?
Kind of the whole thing.
Well, it started in 1985. It's sort of the life story of a man called Ian Beale.
Tell me more.
And the cab company was called Ozcabs. And then it's Christmas Day. Den comes in, he goes, "Oh, Merry Christmas, Ange." So Tiffany and Grant had the most enormous row. She runs out.
Yeah, but Tiffany's all right, isn't she?
No, Frank Butcher run her over in his motor. Another pint, Rich.
And so there's Barry at the edge of the cliff, and Janine pushes him over.
But Barry's been on Pointless Celebrities, so he's all right.
The actor who played him, yeah.
And the actor who plays Janine, presumably, is in prison.
Yeah.
Good.
And they did the entire episode completely live. And you never guess who died. Bradley.
Walsh.
Afraid not, no. And then next, the Queen Vic caught fire.
What's the Queen Vic?
What's the Queen Vic? This is the Queen Vic. It's a fake pub.
So this is fake beer?
Yes.
Then why am I drunk? Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to this special EastEnders edition of Pointless Celebrities, the quiz that puts obscure knowledge to the test. Let's meet this evening's Pointless Celebrities. And couple number one.
I'm Natalie Cassidy, and I play Sonia Fowler in EastEnders.
My name's Dean Gaffney, and I play Robbie Jackson in EastEnders.
Couple number two.
My name's Perry Fenwick, and I play Billy Mitchell in EastEnders.
My name's Emma Barton, and I play Honey Mitchell in EastEnders.
Couple number three.
I'm Lisa Hammond, and I play Donna Yates in EastEnders.
I'm Luisa Bradshaw-White, and I play Tina Carter in EastEnders.
And finally, couple number four.
I'm Jamie Borthwick, and I play Jay Mitchell in EastEnders.
Hello, I'm Madhav Sharma, and I attempt to play Arshad Ahmed in EastEnders.
Thank you very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you with us. We'll chat a bit further throughout the show, of course, as it goes along. So that just leaves one more person for me to introduce. He's more Chucker Brothers than Mitchell Brothers, really. It's my Pointless friend, it's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Hiya. Ah, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
Oh, this is nice. We love EastEnders specials because they're sort of our neighbours.
They are.
Because you filmed just across the road from us in Elstree. It's lovely. We had a few people on before. We have to give special mention, though. Dean has been through to a final.
Yes.
But Perry got through to our Children in Need final, won the jackpot as well.
Yeah,
we have a jackpot winner amongst us.
Well done, Perry.
And now they're all taking the mick out of him for it. Honestly, you raise a bit of money for charity, and this is what happens. But very best of luck to you. It's an absolute pleasure having you all here.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, as today's show is a celebrity special, each of our lovely celebrities here is playing for a nominated charity. We are going to start off with an enhanced jackpot of £2,500. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Just so we've got this bit of housekeeping out of the way, just have to remember at all times, it's the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. So keep your scores as low as you possibly can. Other than that, very, very best of luck to all four pairs. Our first category this evening is East End words.
Oh, I'd be good at that.
Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many words of 3 or more letters in Walford. Oh, now that's fun. Richard.
Yeah, we're looking for any word in the dictionary, please, in oxforddictionaries.com, for 3 letters or more that you can make out of those 7 letters. So any 3-letter or more word that you can make out of the 7 letters of the word Wolford.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Natalie, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
How nice to have you here again. Now, I have to ask you, Natalie.
Yeah.
Sonia's trumpeting.
Yes.
How on earth did that come about? What was the story there? Did you play the trumpet?
No, I just think they wanted the character as a small child to be very annoying in the house, don't you think, Des?
Yes.
Was that what...
So,
Playing a trumpet.
when we were there, it was, you know, it just added a bit of colour and a bit of fun and a bit of humour. And there I was, blowing the trumpet.
I think it was an inspired bit of storytelling, that.
Thank you.
Very nice indeed. Now, Natalie, we're looking for words of 3 or more letters from the word Wolford. What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking dwarf.
Dwarf?
Yeah.
Says Natalie.
Oh, that's good.
OK, now, let's see how many of our 100 people got dwarf. It's right. Still going down, nothing. Still going down. 12. Look at that. What a start to the show. Very well done indeed. 12. Great score.
That's a very good answer on podium 1. Yeah, very, very well
Better
played.
than the last time I was on, so I'm pleased now.
Yeah, there you go.
Now.
There we
go. There we go. Now then, Perry. Welcome back to Pointless.
Thank you.
Now, Perry, of all the episodes you've been in, all the storylines that Billy's been in, is there one episode that you look back on and think, that was the one?
I suppose carrying the Olympic torch.
I was going to say, that has
Live.
to be the one.
In a soap opera.
But-
I've never been so scared in my life.
Oh, I
A
bet.
bit like this, no.
And that was amazing. Did you? Well up a bit.
I did afterwards, yeah.
I bet you did.
I was just so terrified of dropping it or
Oh, yeah.
setting fire to my hair or something like that. And I ain't got much as it is, so, you know.
Oh, very good indeed. Now, Perry, words from Wolford.
I'm going to use my loaf and say loaf.
Loaf, says Perry. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said loaf. It is right. 12 is the only score we have at the moment. And loaf takes you to 18. Very nice indeed. Good words, good words.
Yeah, and, of course, Cockney rhyming slang, loaf of bread, head.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard, Luisa, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you
Still
here.
trying to work out.
Now, you've appeared in all kinds of things. You've done EastEnders, but you've been in comedies, you've been in dramas. How would you say acting in a soap opera differs?
It's much, much, much quicker. You've got to, like, perform. Like, you have to learn your stuff and get on the floor and do the job straight away. You can't, you just... And if you mess it up, they move on and you're not very good that day.
And that's it.
Some days you're good, some days you're not so good.
Do people ever sort of just stick little bits of script behind props?
When I was in Holby, I used to have all of, like, the words that I didn't understand all written on a... like a clipboard. And I'd be like, no, don't take the clipboard, don't in the middle of the thing, don't take the clipboard.
Very good. Now, Luisa, what are you going to go for?
Floor.
Yes, floor. Flawless, as in floor. Let's see how many of our 100 people said floor. $38 for floor. 38 for floor.
Yeah, a mark or a blemish, a flaw.
Thanks very much indeed. Now, Jamie, welcome to Pointless. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
How old were you when you started on EastEnders?
12.
You've kind of grown up. You've
Absolutely.
grown up on EastEnders. What's that been like?
Fantastic. Met all these wonderful friends over the years.
But these are family, aren't
Absolutely,
they, pretty much?
absolutely.
Hasn't he done well?
There we go.
You've brought him up so well. Well done, all of you.
He's a favourite.
Jamie, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the word wad, as in a wad of money.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Look at that. OK, now, let's see how many of our 100 people went for wad. There we are, 34 for wad.
It's another good EastEnders word as well, isn't it? I think we should get extra points or take points off for loaf and wad and sort of stuff you'd have in an EastEnders script.
OK, well, thank you very much. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at our scores just to remind ourselves of where we all stand. 12 Look at that, Natalie. Best score of the past so far, so very well done indeed. On 18, we find Perry and Emma. 34 is where we find Jamie and Madhav, and then Luisa and Lisa on 38. Not that far ahead, just 4 points in it. So, Lisa, you know what we need from you. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please step up to the podium? Madhav, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Now, Madhav, you've been on Coronation Street and EastEnders.
Yes.
There aren't many people who can say they've done that, are there?
Well, it's hard to say.
And what's the schedule like? What's your typical week on EastEnders?
Well, it varies. When you are busy, you're busy and you're there all the time.
And so your day starts, what, 8 o'clock, cameras start
7
turning?
o'clock usually. They
7 o'clock
collect
in
me
makeup?
from the hotel.
Right.
Makeup at 7:30, wardrobe, and then 8 o'clock you're on the set.
Wow. Now then, Madhav, there you are on 34. Ideally, at this stage, we'd be looking at a score of 3 to be absolutely sure of a place in the next round.
Sorry, Madhav.
Well, oh dear, I'm hopeless at this sort of thing. How about Waldorf?
Waldorf? I mean, you're not that hopeless at this kind of thing. We just have to hope that that's not a proper noun. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. Your red line is there. There is your red line. Get below that. You are definitely into the next round. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Waldorf. Oh, Madhav, and you know what? That's brilliant. Obviously, because you're using all the letters there.
Yes.
But scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 134.
Yeah, proper noun, Waldorf Hotel, Waldorf Salad, and so on. Great to get a full anagram of Wolford, though.
I know.
But how different Wolford and Waldorf are.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Lisa, welcome back to Pointless.
Hi.
Lovely to have you with us
Thanks
again.
for having me. I loved it last time.
Now, when you start on EastEnders, how long is your engagement? Do you know? I mean, is it sort of like a 3-month or 6-month or something like that?
It differs for every actor. So
Right.
my first one was 6 months, and then it sort of progressed to yearly.
What are the signs you look for that maybe you're a keeper?
You sort of just know that the call hasn't come down to you to go up to the office. And then you go, oh, perhaps I'm all right. Yeah.
Or going up to the office is basically
Going
when you're...
up to the office
that's
could
the
be a
handshake.
nerve-wracking process.
Oh, I
It
bet.
can even mean you've got a big storyline coming up, or you've got the...
Yeah. Oh, dear, oh dear. Or you have to go and have trumpet lessons. That might be... That might all... simply got up to
Or it
that.
could just be to say hi.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Fair enough. Now, there you are on 38. We're
the
looking for a score
pressure.
of 95 or less.
OK. So I've got 2, don't know which one to go for. I'm going to go for draw.
Draw. Draw. Well, here is your red line. If you can get below that red line with draw, surely you're through to the next round. Let's see how many people said it. It's right and you're through. Well done, Lisa. Look at that. 50. Perfect. 88 is your total.
Well played, Lisa. Safe and sound. Sometimes on the show, I impart useful information after questions, and sometimes I'm left to describe what draw means. You know, draw. There's other meanings of it. Yeah, that's one. That's another one.
There's a few others.
Yeah.
I can't act that. Emma, welcome. Lovely to have you here, Emma. How do you, at the end of the day, if you're in a really, let's say you're in a really gruelling storyline,
Yeah.
and let's face it, some people are, how do you shake it off at the end of the day, forgetting about it?
A glass of wine normally helps.
Isn't that funny? Miraculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you find you dream of EastEnders most nights, or have you now got beyond that?
I have had a few weird dreams about the show and people. And stuff.
So strange visions of the Thames from above at the end of each dream. Now, Emma, there you are. You're on 18. Fabulous score from Perry in the first pass.
well
Means
done,
that
pal.
you're through to the next round. Doesn't matter what you score, you're through. So
Thank goodness for that.
That's good. But why not see if you can find a lovely low-scoring
Let's
word?
try. I'm going to go for foul.
You're going to go for foul. OK, foul. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. No red line for you. You're already through.
Oh.
It's right. Down to 5. What about that on podium 2? A total of 23. Very strong indeed.
Well played, Emma. Terrific answer, yeah. Domesticated bird of some sort.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Now then, Dean, welcome back. Good to have you with us again. Dean, let's talk about Wellard. I mean, that's surely one of the great... I mean, I'm assuming Wellard was many years now since...
But it was the 4 dogs that played the character.
I was going to say, how many dogs?
More money than the cast put together, to be fair. No, it was great. The boss that we've got at the moment actually devised the character, so it's nice that we're kind of both back after... I think the dog was introduced about 20 years ago.
Wonderful. Now, listen, you're through to the next round. Doesn't matter what you score. With that pressure off, let's see if we can find a really lovely, low-scoring answer to equal Natalie's brilliant answer.
I might be being a bit too confident here, but I will go with foal.
Foal. Foal, says Dean. No red line, you're already through. Let's see how many of our 100 people said foal. It's right. Down it goes to 22. Not bad at all. 34 is your total.
Well played, Dean. Safe and sound. I mean, all the pointless answers here are quite obscure ones, I have to say. So I'll give you some low scorers you might have gone for. 2 for Flora.
Nice.
2 for World as well. World would have been a 2-point answer. 1 point for a flow, a do, and Dahl. Let's take a look at the pointless answers. You can be forgiven for not getting any of these. One of these, actually, our Scottish viewers. You know, when you have a Scottish breakfast, the little triangular roll is a fowl.
That's nice.
And that was a pointless answer. Off, which just means, you know, the sound of laughter. A low, that's an old word meaning beneath a low something. Let's take a look at some more. Pharaoh or Pharaoh, it's a card game. Fora, that means more than one forum. Two fora. Yeah. La, that's one of those kind of scrabbly type words that no one knows what it means. It's a gibbon. It's a common gibbon, the la. A few more absolutely random
Not
ones.
that common.
Oda, that's an Ottoman room. Orad, that means something to do with the mouth. Now, Waldo is something to do with remote control.
An acronym.
Who knows that?
Yeah.
Should we take a look at the top 3 scorers, the ones that most of our 100 people said when we asked them online? You'd have scored 60 points for Law, 72 for 4, and Ford would have scored you 83.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So, at the end of our first round, we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. I'm so sorry, Madhav and Jamie, it is you with the high score of 134. Please come back and play again. You're clearly brilliant. You're pointless geniuses, really. But we have to say goodbye, sadly. Thank you so much, Madhav and Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. Well done, everybody. You made it through round 1. Ooh, 3 pairs remaining. At the end of this round, obviously, we'll be down to 2 pairs. Best of luck, though, for our next round. Our category for round 2 this evening is pop music. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns rock songs. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you on each board 6 UK Top 40 hits that have rock in their title. Also show you who had a hit with them. We will show you the word rock and also the initial letters of every other word in that song title. Can you tell us what the song titles are, please?
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Here is our first board of 6 clues. Rock M.A. Falco. G.G. Rock A.R.T.Y. Argent. Rock T.B. The Hughes Corporation. Rock W.Y. Michael Jackson. J. Rock, Elvis Presley, and W. Rock Y, 5 and Queen. I'll read those all again. Rock M.A., G.G. Rock A.R.T.Y., Rock T.B., Rock W.Y., J. Rock, and W. Rock Y. There we are. Over to you, Dean.
Oh. If this was Guess the Easy One, I'd win. Rock With You, Michael Jackson.
You're going to say Rock With You, Michael Jackson. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Rock With You. $51, not bad. Rock With You, 51.
Yeah, well played, Dean. Avoided the super obvious ones there. The first song written for Jacko by Rod Temperton, who went on to write Thriller and lots of his other
From
huge
Cleethorpes.
Yes, a Brit, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Lisa. Lisa, how do you like our board?
Yes, I know 2 others apart from what Dean said, but I'm not sure as to what would be the popular answer. Let me go for Jailhouse Rock, Elvis Presley.
Jailhouse Rock, says Lisa. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. It's right. Oh, it's a big one.
The bottom.
83 for Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah, Elvis's second #1 after All Shook Up. That was his first UK #1.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Emma, this board's all yours. Do you feel like talking us through it and filling in some of those blanks?
No, not really. We Will Rock You, 5 and Queen. We Will Rock You. The one I think it might be Rock the Boat, the Hughes Corporation.
You're going to say Rock the Boat.
Yeah.
Let's see how many of our 100 people got Rock the Boat. It very much is Rock the Boat. 83 is our high score, you pass it. 51's our low score, you pass it. Oh, look at that, Emma. Very well done indeed. 17.
Rock the Boat. Great answer, Emma. Well played. Yeah, one of the first big disco hits, Rock the Boat, by the Hughes Corporation. Now, you're quite right about We Will Rock You by Queen. Did well to avoid it as well. It's a big scorer. That would have scored you 69 points. The top one, Falco.
Rock Me Amadeus.
Rock Me Amadeus. Remember that as a big #1 hit. 25 points. I couldn't get this next one. They feature this in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
I've literally got goodness gracious rock and roll, thank you.
Well, it's not quite. God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Remember that from Bill and Ted's? 6 points for that. Well, I don't know if you said that. I'll be singing that in my head for the rest of the round if anyone needs me.
Thank you very much indeed. We're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at those scores. 17, Emma, look at that. Emma and Perry, they are good. Really on it. Emma and Perry, well done. Low scorers again. 51's where we find Dean and Natalie. And then 83, Luisa and Lisa. So, Luisa, you know what we need from you on the next pass. A lovely, lovely low score. So good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line. Can the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more rock songs up on the board, and here they come. We have got Rock ATC, Bill Haley and his Comets, Rock TC, The Clash, P Rock A, LMFAO, C Rock, Elton John, Rock MH, Hadaway, and Rock L, the B-52s. Let me read those again. Rock ATC, Rock TC, P Rock A, C Rock, Rock MH, and Rock L. Perry.
I want to go for Rock Lobster, the B-52s.
Rock Lobster, says Perry. Very good indeed. Here is your red line. Nice and high. If you can get below that with Rock Lobster, you are into the head-to-head. Let's see what happens. Rock Lobster. It's right. And you're through. Very well done. It's a great answer. Look at that. 23. Very well done. Nice round score of 40 in total.
He's come for the money again, Perry, hasn't he? That's what he wants. Yeah, Rock Lobster, well played. That was their first UK hit. Huge hit with Love Shack as well, B-52s.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Luisa. Luisa, you're our high scorers at the moment. We need a low score from you. What are you thinking?
I only know one, and I could guess at another, but I'm pretty sure it's not The Clash. So...
Go for it, babe. I'll support you.
Sorry, Crocodile Rock, Elton John.
Crocodile Rock, says Luisa. No red line for you as you're the high scorers at the moment, but let's see what happens when we say Crocodile Rock. It's right. 60. Not bad. Takes your total up to 143.
Yeah, much better than 100, much better than taking a guess that's wrong.
Quite so. Now then, Natalie.
Hello.
You're on 51. You have to score 91 or less to stay with us. Do you feel like talking us through that board?
Not really, no. I'm pretty varied at music. I like a lot of different things, from mum, dad, older brothers, stuff like that. But actually, I've only got one left now, really. Bill Haley, the one at the top. I could have a guess, but I'm going to go for...
What do you reckon Bill Haley is, just for fun?
It's Rock at the something, maybe. Rock at the Circus. Rock at, you know, you could go on and on. But I'm not 100% sure. And Hadaway, they're quite, you know, I just don't know. So there's only one left on the board that I know. So that's what I need to go for. Rock the Casbah.
Rock the Casbah, says Natalie. Here's your red line. Can you get below this red line with Rock the Casbah? Surely. Let's find out. Very well done. Through you go. With room to spare, Natalie. There we are. 42, taking your total up to 93.
Well played, Natalie. If you only knew one, it was not a bad one to know.
Great song.
It's actually a great song, yeah. Great song by a great band. 42 points. Lucky you didn't know the Bill Haley one, because it's a much bigger scorer. And
Rock Around the Clock.
Rock Around the Clock.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. 70 points for that. LMFAO, that is Party Rock Anthem. Would have scored you 10 points. And Hadaway, very much not his biggest hit. Rock My Heart, says Hadaway. 2 points for that. Very well done if you said that.
Very good. Thank you very much indeed. Well, we are at the end of our second round, which means we have to say goodbye to another pair. Oh, and it's the Lisa-Luisa pair. I'm so sorry.
We had a little
143. That wasn't your best round, I'm afraid. We could have put some better songs up for you. I'm sorry about
Disappointed
that.
with ourselves.
Yeah. Well, listen, we will see you again next time you come and play with us, which I hope will
love
be
to come
soon.
back.
It's been lovely having you here. Thank you so much,
Thank
Luisa and
you.
Lisa.
Thank you.
But for our two remaining pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Perry and Emma, Natalie and Dean. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £2,500. Now, we've reached the point where we decide who goes through to the final to play for that jackpot, and we do it by making you go head-to-head. But the difference is, from here on in, you can chat before you give your answers. Start playing as a team, which is nice. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. It's Mitchell's versus Jackson's. Ding-dong. Oh, that. Oh, I don't know who's going to win this. I do not know. But
I do.
Oh, do you? Do you now?
Clever clogs over here.
Well, listen, very, very best of luck to both pairs. Let's play the head-to-head. Here is your first question, and it concerns geographical limericks. Richard.
Yep, we're going to give you 5 limericks now, which will give you clues to 5 different countries. Can you name the countries we are looking for, please?
Thank you very much. Let's reveal our 5 limericks, and here they come. We have got... I'm sure that you'll all be on top of this. They gave us the word for metropolis. And standing there still at the top of a hill is their world-famous site, the Acropolis. That's a good limerick, isn't it? There's A. Here's B. The home of the red kangaroo and the monolith named Uluru. There's plenty of wonder to be found when down under, but perhaps not the didgeridoo. There's B. At ski jumping, they're top of the league. It's the birthplace of Ibsen and Grieg. It has many a fjord that can't be ignored, and Nesbo provides the intrigue. That's just beautiful.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, that's C. Here is D. This country's not tricky at all. Home to an empire which had a great fall. You can get a great suit, and it's shaped like a boot that is kicking a Sicilian ball. There is D, and finally, here is E. In its capital, called Ljubljana, is a castle with great panorama. Josip Tito, it's said, had a place by Lake Bled when still part of the old Yugoslavia. There's E. OK, now then, Perry and Emma, you are our low scorers, so you get to go first.
What do you think? Agree. Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll go for C. We'll say Sweden.
You're going to say Sweden for C. Perry and Emma say Sweden for C. Now then, Natalie and Dean.
Yeah.
What would you like to go for?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because...
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yeah, because the obvious one is B.
OK. Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to go for D.
You're going to go for D, and you're going to say...
say... Oh, do we need to say what it is?
Yeah. Which country do you think D is?
We think it's Italy.
Italy, say Natalie and Dean. So we have Sweden and we have Italy. Perry and Emma have gone for Sweden. For C, let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Sweden. No. I fear not Sweden. Now then, Natalie and Dean, you merely have to be right with Italy and you are winning this point. So let's find out how many of our 100 people said Italy. Chiefly, though, let's find out if it's right. And it is right. Very well done indeed. 68 for Dean and Natalie. Well done. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, well done going for a tricky one, but yes, it's not Sweden, it's the next door neighbours, it's Norway.
I've just come back from there.
Have you? Would have scored you 47 points. Shall we fill in the rest of these answers? The Acropolis, of course,
is Greece.
Greece. Would have scored you 56 points. What could this next one be? Kangaroos. We called it Down Under. There's a didgeridoo. It's Estonia. Well done if you said Estonia. Australia is the answer there. Only scored 76. You can see people are slightly put off, I think, by the limericks. And E is the best answer there. Ljubljana, etc.
Slovenia.
Slovenia. Yeah. Slovenia would have scored you 11 points. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, here comes your second question. Now, Perry and Emma, you have to win this one to stay in the game. Natalie and Dean, you get to answer it first. So good luck. Our second question today is all about sugar. Richard.
Simply 5 clues to facts about sugar.
Let's reveal our 5 sugar facts, and here they come. We have got all sugars are compounds of hydrogen, oxygen, and this other common chemical element. The light brown sugar that originally came from Guyana and named after a region in that country. The sugar called lactose is so named because it is found in this natural product. The surname of the sugar magnate who established an art gallery in London in 1897. And finally, the name of the Genoese explorer who brought the first sugarcane to the New World. There we are. Now, Natalie and Dean, you will go first.
No.
Yeah.
The surname of sugar magnate who established an art gallery. Go for Tate.
Tate. Tate, say Natalie and Dean. Now then, Perry and Emma, talk us through that board.
No. Oh, this is a tough one, this. See that Explorer, that's 1 or 2.
I'll let you decide.
I'll put it on me, all right? Yeah. Go for the light brown sugar, I'm going to say Demerara.
Demerara, say Perry and Emma. So we have Tate and we have Demerara. Natalie and Dean have gone for Tate. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Tate. It's right. It's a good answer. Ooh, 63. That's higher than I was expecting. 63 for Tate. Now then, Perry and Emma have gone for Demerara for the region of Guyana. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Demerara. Oh. It is Demerara, and it wins you the point. Well done. That's exactly what we needed, Perry and Emma. Back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Yeah, very well played. It's a tense head-to-head now. Now, the top one looks impossible. I was thinking, I don't know the answer to it, but then I was thinking, what do we call sugar these days? Carbohydrate.
Yeah.
So it's carbon. Carbon and hydrogen, carbohydrate. 21 points. I only worked that out after I saw the answer. I didn't work it out before. The sugar called lactose, lots of people are lactose intolerant.
Milk.
Milk, yeah. That would have scored you 45. And Perry, yeah, that bottom one, it could be a number. What would you have gone for if we'd forced you?
It was a toss-up for me between Columbus or Vasco da Gama.
Columbus was the right answer.
Columbus.
Yeah, it was Columbus. Would have been a very good answer, actually. You would have scored 9 points.
Oh.
Best answer there. Well done if you said that at home.
There we are. Well, still, you won. You won that point, so very well done. Ooh, it's evenly balanced. I knew this would be close. Whoever wins this third question goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot, so very best of luck to both pairs. Our third question this evening is all about phobias.
Oh.
Richard.
Yeah, we're going to define 5 phobias for you and give you alternate letters of the names of those phobias. Can you tell us what they are, please? Best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 phobias, and here they come. We have got fear of smell, O-M-P-O-I. Fear of computers, C-B-R-H-B-A. Fear of enclosed places, C-A-S-R-P-O-I. Fear of beards, P-G-N-P-O-I. And fear of spiders, A-A-H-O-H-B-A. There we are. Perry and Emma will go first.
That's claustrophobia. It's one of them too. So what do we do? Do we go claustrophobia?
I think claustrophobia.
Yeah. OK.
OK. Yeah.
We'll go... Go on, you said me.
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia. For fear of enclosed places. OK, now then, Natalie and Dean, do you feel like talking us through that board?
No, thank you. I'd love to know what the fear of beards is. That's
Yes,
a good
so do
one.
I.
It's great. But no, we only know one more.
Yeah, and it's the two probably most common ones.
I'd love to know the top one. And I was trying to work it out just by the blanks, but I'm not going to risk that. So should we go with arachnophobia?
Arachnophobia, fear of spiders.
OK, arachnophobia. So we have claustrophobia and we have arachnophobia. Perry and Emma went for claustrophobia. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. It's right. 65. 65. Now, arachnophobia, say Natalie and Dean. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that for a fear of spiders. He's right, going to be close. Ooh, look at that, 70 for arachnophobia. Very well done. I knew this would be close. But Perry and Emma, you come out of it triumphant. Very well done indeed. After 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Terrific head-to-head. Well played, everyone. And also, you picked the 2 that everyone at home would have gone for then as well. Yeah. So we have 3 to fill in here, one of which you could guess. The other 2 are very hard. Osmophobia is a fear of smell. That would have scored you 3 points. Fear of computers, you could have worked out. Cyberphobia. Yeah, cyberphobia. And cyberphobia would have scored you 14. And the fear of beards is pagonophobia. Pagonophobia is something we appear to have lost in this country recently, our fear of beards. Would have scored you 1 point. Very well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, I'm afraid it's Natalie and Dean. But, oh, it was close. So close.
Very
and it's
close.
been brilliant the whole way through the show. It's been
Thanks
wonderful
for having
you.
us.
Yeah, thanks
Thank you so much for playing.
Really
Natalie and
good fun.
Dean, brilliant. But for Perry and Emma, it's now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, Perry and Emma. You've fought off all the competition and you've won our coveted pointless trophy.
Yes.
You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot for your charities. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £2,500. Oh, look at that. The Mitchells have got bragging rights. Well done. All you have to do now, though, is win that jackpot. What do you want to see come up? What's going to help you take that jackpot home for your charities?
Something that we do, really, like films or comedy
theatre.
or something in that vein, you know.
OK, look, we'll put 4 things up. You just pick the one you like the most. OK, here they come. We have got the year 1977, Bride films, music television in 2017, classic Champions League finals.
Right, it won't be the football, I know that. Bride films.
Bride films or music television in 2017.
Shall we do that?
Oh,
What
sorry.
do you think of it?
What should we do? What should we do?
Go on, you say it, you say it.
Music television in 2017.
OK.
Oh, no, but no, Richard's face.
Oh, no, Ollie, I think you'd have done well on Bride films. I think you'll do well on this as well, though.
We'll do Bride films. We'll do Bride films.
Let's do Music Television 2017. We're looking for any of the following, please. 3 very different programmes here. Hopefully you've watched one of them. We're looking for the name of any finalist on X Factor 2017. It's any of the 16 finalists on X Factor. We're looking for any act who performed on the BBC Friday night show It Sounds Like Friday Night in 2017. Or we're looking for any act that appeared on Later with Jules Holland in 2017, apart from the Hootenanny and the live show. So, for 16 X Factor finalists, any act who performed on Sounds Like Friday Night, or any acts on Later with Jules Holland 2017. Very best of luck.
OK, as always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. We just need 1 pointless answer for you to win the jackpot for your charities. You don't have to answer all 3 of those. That's the important thing. Just focus on whichever one or ones you like the look of. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Acts on Later with Jules Holland, Gregory Porter.
Rag and Bone Man.
Yes.
I would have thought.
Yes, that's a good one. Jessie Ware.
Yeah. Let's just keep thinking lesser knowns.
Oh, my goodness.
Where Sheeran would be on for it, but they're going to be massive, aren't they? I like that. What did you say, Jessie Ware?
Jessie Ware, maybe.
Rag and Bone
Rag and Bone Man and Gregory Porter.
Gregory
maybe.
Porter, yeah.
I'm
Anyone else?
just trying to think. Jazzy sort of singers, sort of vocalists.
Paloma Faith.
Paloma Faith, yeah.
They had big albums last year, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because you don't get the charts anymore, do you? Top of the Pops.
10 seconds left.
Right. Okay.
I'm thinking people like Alison Moyet. I mean, that, you know, but that...
Yeah, but that could just be... That's a chance. Obviously, been on there, but whether it's last year, I think we'll go with what we've got.
OK, that is your time up. I now need your 3 answers. What can you give me?
We'll say Rag and Bone Man.
Rag and Bone Man.
Gregory Porter.
Gregory Porter.
And Jessie Ware.
And Jessie Ware. And just say which category. I know which one you mean. But
sorry, act on...
Jules Holland.
Act on later with Jules Holland. OK, of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
Gregory Porter.
Yeah.
OK, Gregory Porter will put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Rag and Bone Man.
Yeah.
Rag and Bone Man, put Jessie Ware in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Rag and Bone Man, Jessie Ware, Gregory Porter. All of them seem like very, very solid answers. We will find out shortly how good they are. If one of them turns out to be pointless and wins that jackpot, which charities are you playing for, Perry?
For me, it's Cancer Research.
Very good. Emma?
Alzheimer's.
2 fabulous charities there. Let's hope one of these answers will be pointless and will win that jackpot for you. Very, very best of luck. Your first answer was Rag and Bone Man. In all 3 cases, we were looking for any artist who appeared on Later with Jules Holland in 2017. Rag and Bone Man was your least confident shot at the pointless bullseye, but if it is pointless, it will win you £2,500 for your charity. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Rag and Bone Man. Ooh, not Rag and Bone Man, at least not in 2017. That, not a pointless answer. So let's swiftly move on to your second answer, Jessie Ware. This is a great answer. This sort of came to you early on in the minute, I think, didn't it? It's just suddenly dawned on you. It sounds like a great answer to me. Let's find out if Jessie Ware is right. Then let's find out if Jessie Ware is pointless. If she is both of those things, you leave here with £2,500 for your charities. How many people said Jessie Ware? It's right.
Go on.
Now, Rag and Bone Man was incorrect. Your first answer. Jessie Ware, on the other hand, taking us down through the 20s. We're into the teens and into single figures. Still going down with Jessie Ware, still going down. Well done. Absolutely superb.
Terrific. I love her.
Superb. Jessie Ware was a pointless answer. You are taking home our jackpot of £2,500 for your charities. Perry and Emma, very well done.
Very well played. Richly deserved as well. You've got bragging rights on set next week as well, which is terrific. Rag and Bone Man and, in fact, Gregory Porter, both wrong answers. They were both on the Hootenanny version of Jules Holland, but not on the regular one. I'll take you through the pointless answers in the different categories, in case you've gone for one of the others at home. The finalists on the X Factor. Take your pick from any of those. Everyone there was pointless, apart from Raksu, Grace Davis and Holly Tandy. Every single other contestant is a pointless answer, so well done if you said one. The Axon sounds like Friday night. Jessie Ware was a pointless answer here as well. You could have gone for her here. Alongside Liam Payne is a pointless answer. The London Grammar, who's also a pointless answer for Jules Holland. Stereophonics, you could have had Craig David, Anne-Marie, Dan Smith, Jax Jones, Plan B, Sigrid Stefflon Don, who's also a pointless answer for Later with Jules Holland. Here is Later with Jules Holland. Lots of good answers here. Blondie would have won you the money. Liam Gallagher, Morrissey, Richard Thompson. There's Alt J, Beck, Future Islands is a pointless answer. LCD Sound System, Paul Heaton and Jackie Abbott. Sheryl Crow, a pointless answer. St Vincent, The National. The XX, lots of good pointless answers there. Very well done if you got one at home. And congratulations on a lovely win at the end of a lovely show.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. And thanks once again to our winning players, Perry and Emma, who take away today's jackpot of £2,500 for their charities. Woo! Well done, you.
Thank you.
Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.
In just a moment, the celebs pair up with their professional dance partners and their lives will never be quite the same again. Strictly is hitting the red carpet with a special launch show. Next.